I'm the type of person who'd rather be very busy and having a lot of stuff to do than just sitting on my ass all day and watching Netflix. Granted, that is a really good way to spend my time when I'm on a vacation or on a school break or something like that, but when I'm in school or busy with a lot of things going on in my life, I'd rather be doing a lot than having a lot of extra time to spare. And that does sound a bit weird because sometimes I do need a lot of extra time to spare to like practice lines or memorize things or like just study for a test, but a lot of the time I don't really like just having a couple of free hours in the middle of the day to do something. For every semester of college so far, I have taken upwards of 20 credits just because I like taking a lot of classes and going outside of my major. And I also like being busy. I like going from class to class and not having to think about having like an hour being like, what am I going to do for an hour? I'd rather be in a class doing something and studying or learning something new instead of just sitting around not knowing what else to do. And I'm really used to this kind of lifestyle because of the high school that I went to. I was in classes from 8 a.m. to 4:10 p.m. and then rehearsals from like 5 to 10 o'clock at night. So I'm used to having over 12-hour days of being busy doing stuff all the time. I currently have 5 jobs. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. I work with Hillel for Utah as an engagement intern. I work with the childcare on campus as a classroom assistant. I just started working at Cafe Zupa's, a local restaurant here in Utah, as a line server. I started working at the Pioneer Theater again as a front of house volunteer for their show that's going on right now. And finally, starting in July or August or some point in June, I'm not totally sure when, but pretty soon I'll be working as an assistant to the musical theater program that I am in here in Utah. So 5 jobs. Wow, I'm busy. Oh my gosh. It's kind of weird having 5 jobs now because in high school I couldn't have any jobs because I was in rehearsals all the time, I was in school all the time, I didn't have a car, and I had absolutely no time to have a job. And now that I like have my own bank account and that I'm in college and that I'm going to be a senior in the fall, I'm like trying to plan for my future and be like, hey, let's have some money set aside for when I like plan the rest of my life. So having 5 jobs is really nice, but it's also a bit intimidating just because there are lots of responsibilities and lots of things I need to study ahead of time for my different jobs. I also really like having all these different types of jobs because I get to work in all these different types of work environments, because my first 2 years of college I worked at the hotel on campus, so I did a lot of customer service work for my first 2 years of college. And now I get to work with kids, which I love doing and I haven't done in a really long time, and it's something I want to do in my career as well. I get to start my foray into food services because that's probably going to be a job that I will have at some point in my life. Hello for Utah, I get to enjoy my Jewish culture and I get to try to find people on campus who also want to experience their Jewish culture more. Assisting the musical theater program, I get to help figure things out for the program and do cool things with that. And then working at the Pioneer Theater, I get to do the front of house work instead of being on stage, which I love doing front of house work because that's what my internship was in high school as well. So I get to like do all these different things that I really love to do. The most important thing about it is that I am really enjoying what I'm doing for my job. It's not like I'm like, oh god, I have to go to work. I'm like, oh, I have to go to work. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to learn something new. I'm excited to be in the environment, and I like engaging with people that I'm working with or with customers or with other people who are involved, especially with the kids, because the kids at the childcare are awesome and I love hanging out with them. So this will be an interesting summer of me taking my 3 classes that I'm taking and then working all the time. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch my latest video here, subscribe here, follow me on Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram here, and in the description, DFTBA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!